What's happening, guys? Celtic CC here. I'm doing a test video for Landwalker on my main account. This is actually my second attempt doing this. Basically what happened was I recorded the video and my microphone started messing up, so I couldn't use the footage. So apologies if I fail at sounding enthusiastic while I play through this shit one more time. But honestly, like the little douche, look at him, he is a little douche. Was absolutely useless in dungeons, so at least I can, save your time with that because it was kind of like a joke. He was absolutely crap in the dungeons. So just to show you what I'm running with, he's got 9 silent cover, which will give extra damage reduction, silence to random nearby enemy heroes. Basically, the way he works is he deals 330% attack damage, which after just testing it, it's weak. It's a really weak snipe. 3 nearby enemy heroes, reducing each of their energy by 100 every 1 second, 5 seconds. His proc, which is a nice yellow effect, immobilizes up to 20 enemy targets for 0.7 seconds every 1 second for 3 seconds. When this hero enters the battlefield, he increases attack speed by 100%, which does fuck all. It is attack by 100%, which does fuck all. Attack speed by 60% and takes 60% less damage. Honestly, it don't really matter. When his HP is below 60%, he further increases attack by 200%, which again does fuck all really, and attack speed by 60%. It takes 60% less damage every 2 seconds for 2 seconds. He also recovers 20% of his max HP every 2 seconds. Right, so Destiny wise, got him up to level 59. I am not spending any of these Kame Rock Falls. You gotta be having a laugh on this guy. Right. Equipment, got Healing Ritual, which again raises his HP, so unfortunately it means he'll stay alive even longer, and recovers 6% of max HP when attacking, which keeps him alive even longer, prolonging the torture. Right, I'm only messing. He's not that terrible. He was just awful in the dungeons, and just to make matters worse, Vigorous Fury raises HP by 100%, 20%. Raises crit rate by 80%, which is helping because I have gone with a couple of crit traits on him. So traits wise, I managed to get a 5-star crit in Superior Change, which is nice, and a 5-star crit in the normal. A bit of crit resist, again keeping him alive even longer. 2 5-star dodges. I'm half tempted to change them. I'm only messing, right? 5-star accuracy, a 4-star accuracy, and a 5-star attack. 5-star attack seems to do nothing. Right, okay, so basically, right, first of all, what he looks like on the base, he looks shit. Look how small he is, he's like a little dwarf running a base. Really unimposing. Looks crap. Let's face it, he does, he just looks shit. Right, okay, let's do this again. I'll just show you what I mean. Honestly, it was torture, it was. And to make things worse, my magic towers weren't working. As in, the proc wasn't showing, so it was just, he was just stood there like in a daze looking drunk. Right, just to show you how bad he is in dungeons, watch how long he takes to take these troops out. So his proc does nothing. That's the immobilization proc. It doesn't do any damage. See the snipe damage he's doing on these heroes? Shockingly shit. Really crap snipe damage. It's taken him over 40 seconds and he's still struggling with the troops. Look at... He hasn't even killed an... Oh, there we go, there's an army camp. Right. 2 minutes 33 seconds and we've got 2 buildings destroyed, right? He sucks for raiding, guys. He really does. As a support hero, I mean, he could have his moments, but there's no way I would want someone with this weak attack on my raiding team. I won't want to be using him in Guild Wars. There's possible niche moments in the game where you might have a base where you can put 5 revite crest on him, chuck him in against heroes that are all grouped together. Excuse me. Get the immobilization proc going. Might help in Guild Wars, but ultimately I would not want this. You see what I mean about my magic towers not working? Ultimately I wouldn't want this on guy on my raiding team. He's useless for dungeons as well. His damage is so weak, yeah, he's just weak. So look, he's crap for dungeons, terrible for dungeons, right? It's like I tested him in raiding. I'm not going to waste your time because I did it in the last video and he was crap. He was just rubbish. Thing is, he's only a breakthrough level 9, so I can't get a proper test of him because he's not a breakthrough level 30 and I'll be raiding against breakthrough 30 level heroes. Right, where I've noticed he might be good, and this is where it is the immobilization of his proc. The problem I got is I got no centaur because I just did it for the other video. which is really annoying. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show you this proc. I'm trying to think what I can go to show it. I mean, we're talking weak heroes. He should just be one-shotting all these anyway. See, alright, see his immobilization going off? And they kind of stopped for a little bit. It didn't even look that good, actually. Maybe I was wrong seeing the immobilization proc. Where can I test it out to? Trying to think. Where's something good? See if we can get some immobilization. There's usually centaurs. Let's have a look on one of these. Right, okay. Let's see if we can stun this, what's it called, centaur. Right, so there's the silence going down, and there you see his proc going off. He's got the centaur immobilized. Obviously, he's not immune to stuns. But you see there, he's actually, there is something about him. That centaur was stood still for majority of the time. So it's kind of like, you know, obviously he's terrible for like clearing buildings, he's terrible reading. That proc going off in the PvP modes, I mean, immobilization is something new, and no one's going to be immune to it. So if the heroes aren't dodging against it, he's going to, you know, stop them dead in their tracks for quite a while, which can be really effective. I'm not putting him in Lost Battlefield and testing it there because he's too weak. I'll just lose. I don't know if he's is he insta-proc? Let's test if he's insta-proc. Let's test that. Right, so if we put a revite on him. Oh yeah, I got Vigorous Fury on him, so him being really tanky when it doesn't really matter. I don't know, what was I doing? Oh, whatever. So far, so much for being professional, eh? I mean, sorry, it's just kind of like, you know, because the first video messed up. Right, let's just see if he insta-proc. So he should proc. If he insta-procs, it should go off straight away. Yeah. So he's an insta-proc. Right. Okay, cool. Right, so we know he's an insta-proc. Right. So that means that proc going off in the PvP modes, I can see being quite strong. I'll keep the Vigorous Fury on him for now. Obviously, with the silence, the silent cover, that extra damage reduction should stack, and it makes him a bit more tanky at the start. You know, I can see him being good in the PvP modes. I can see him being good in Fortress Feud. I think I'm going to get him up to breakthrough level 30, and I might test him out in Lost Battlefield with a 5 revite. But at the moment, I can't make him look any better than that. He looks kind of shit. I just think this hero is a total PvP mode hero. I think it'd be suicide to be using him on the base. I wouldn't want to use him for Guild War raids. You know, I can see something about him. His immobilization proc is going to be good in the PvP modes. He is going to be good in the PvP modes, definitely. He's going to be good in Fortress Feud. He's going to be good in Lost Battlefield, Labyrinth. You know, he might be good in Lost Lands, stuff like that. But, you know, you got to understand, it's just all about his immobilization proc. His attack is really weak. It doesn't, you know, he's kind of tanky, so staying alive is cool. You might get a few procs off him. It's nice that he's an insta-proc, which helps as well for the PvP modes. So yeah, my review, ultimately the review, I would say overall, I think the hero is kind of shit for a lot of things, and he's just going to be good in the PvP mode. There's no way I'd put him on my base and leave him there. I mean, imagine him in defense now, he would just be shocking. He would just be a target for people to proc off. Do you know what I mean? Because his attack's so weak. And there's no way, you know, when your heroes are spread out like this, there's no way you would want to have a Landwalker in there somewhere. No way. If you had all your heroes grouped together, possibly, you know. But yeah, that's it, guys. Apologies for, you know, not making it as professional as I should be. The first video messed up, and I just kind of like, oh god, I gotta go use him again, you know. So yeah, I'll let you know in the future, possibly, if I can. Maybe I'll just forget about him. I don't know. But you know, I may let you know again in the future. I will get on with him, and if I end up putting him in the Lost Battlefield team, there's a possibility he might end up in the Lost Battlefield team because that proc could end up being really strong in the PvP modes. That's it, you know. But there's no way he's going on the base. He's not good enough. All right, and cheers, guys.